Dual forms are basically a mold for perfect nails on top, but the underside, this is usually where the things get messy. Today I'm trying a viral hack called Perfect Underside Hack using silk and dual forms to create a perfect smooth underside of the nail. Will it actually work, or the internet is lying again? There's only one way to find out. Actually try it on the nail. So I called my client Kate, who is always open to all kinds of crazy experiments, and we need to prep her nails first. So I will push back the cuticles, and then I'm going to do dry manicure. And what I noticed that she has some hangnails on the side of her nail. So hangnail can be a part of the nail, and sometimes there's also a skin that's also peeling. Now this one is clearly a piece of the nail, so this is usually how I take care of them. So I will be using flame-shaped diamond bead with red abrasive mark, and there are different kinds of them. So for Kate, she has standard regular skin, nothing too complicated. I use the medium length, and I'm just cleaning the sidewall. I'm also going a little bit to the side to make sure that the hangnail is not going to spread further, and that's it. Honestly, I think electric nail file allows you to remove hangnails much better than the nippers or scissors will. However, if you're not using them, nippers also can be quite a good choice. Then we proceed with cleaning the rest of the nails, pushing back the cuticles, cleaning the sidewalls, and then we need to do the regular part of the prep, apply dehydrator, non-acid primer, and a thin layer of the base coat. So I decided to try this hack with dual forms and colorful pastel gels that I recently bought. For some reason, I always need to make things more creative and more complicated, so I decided that we are not doing, just boring one color nails. We're definitely going for two color ombre nails. So first I apply a base coat on her nail, then I cured it, then I apply the second coat, but this time I'm not going to cure it, and then I take this piece of silk and apply the dual form on top, because this is the only way it's going to take the shape of the nail. Honestly, I tried it on the first finger, just applying it without the dual form, and it was pretty obvious it's not going to work because this silk, it's not that flexible, and if you will try to do one side then the other, well, it's still not going to take this perfect shape. So after curing, we have this cool looking nail with the silk on the free edge. So I obviously took a bit too much width for this nail, but that's not a problem. We can carefully cut it off before we proceed to the product application. So I will be using multiple colors on the dual form. I think all these colors are going to match, and I think you can tell that these are also one of our favorite colors. I mean, I love them, and Kate also prefers this pastel shade. So we have mint, we have lilac, we have magenta. So I add a little bit of each color on the dual form, and we're going to use it for extensions. But before that, I'm also going to add some color on her nail. So I'm applying mint color, first a thin coat, which is also the slip layer, and then I take more and start building the structure like I normally do, but I'm not going all the way and not doing the extensions. My goal is to apply the product only when her natural nail is. Then I'm taking a thin detailer brush so I can get closer to the cuticle, to the sidewall. So I want this part to be basically the finished part of her nail. And then I cured it, and then I take this marble looking design with the dual form and apply it on her nail. So the idea is that I'm just adding a little color on the nail, so it will be like 20% finished, and then I take the dual form, placing it on top and a little higher so we can properly build the structure. And the most exciting part is what's going on underside. Wow, it is smooth. I mean, this silk, it does have these little holes, so there's a tiny fraction of gel that actually came through, which is even better, guys. That means we do have some gel underneath, so it's not just pure silk. And if you make sure that it's fully saturated with the gel, we will have just a flawless, perfect underside of the nail. So then we cure it in the lamp, and meanwhile I proceed with the next nail and I do basically the same. I applied some base coat. I think it's better if you apply a super thin layer first and then cure it, while the second layer we're going to use as the foundation for this silk. And depending on the thickness of the silk you're using, you may need to use a slightly more of the base coat or less. Just make sure it's all saturated. And I'm leaving these little areas along the side walls on purpose. Later I realized I should have made them so wide, but I think it's also a bit helpful to avoid this flooding of the color to the sides. So since we're doing multicolor nails with pastel colors and marble, on the next nail I'm going to use a different color, a lilac, and do the same thing, like build the structure only on the natural nail. And normally when you are doing overlay on the short nails, you are doing a thin layer of product near the cuticle, then it goes higher and then it goes down, okay? So you need to resist the temptation of doing this here, because that's not what we're doing. We need to build a half structure of the nail, so instead I'm going a little thicker on the free edge and I'm not really going down, okay? Then I take the dual form and also take multiple colors. Do not mix them too much, because we don't want to get the color that is like the mixture in between them. We just want these little marbles. And then I apply the dual form on the nail again, turn it to the other side to make sure that we have enough product saturating the silk. And that's it. Then we remove the dual forms and oh my god, looks like it's working, but let's not get too excited before we finish it all. On some nails, yeah, for some reason I took too much of the silk. I don't know, I just thought, just in case, you know, the more the better. But I can carefully just cut it off with the scissors, because obviously we don't need it anymore. And we do have a flawless, perfect structure of the nail. We do have a perfect underside. So basically I only need to take care of the side walls and on the free edge and of the shape. I just need to make sure that we don't have this excess product and leftovers along the side walls. And also, since we added this product with dual form not all the way to the cuticle but with a little margin, we also need to file them and buff them just to make sure that there is no line, no visible ridge in between them. Now look at this. Her nails have perfect thickness. I mean, they're not too thick, not too thin. This is so hard normally to achieve with dual forms, like wow. Then I buff her nails with 220 grit buffer, so the surface will be smooth. And I think this design is kind of finished, but why not add a little accent? So we are going to use a stamping plate with this abstract bubble looking nail art, and I have this color, it's like pearl green blue, which I think will be a perfect match for these colors. And I will simply add it on top of the design, and then we seal it with a glossy top coat. I didn't expect this hack will be so easy to do. I mean, it actually may look like a lot of additional work, but not really. I mean, yes, you spend a little time applying the silk, adjusting it on the nail, but in the end, you don't really need to do much application. You already have this perfect, flawless nails that you don't really need to file. So all this time, all your work simply goes into this prep mostly. This is the final look. Let me guys know what you think about this hack. Have you ever tried it? And if you would like to see a similar technique but with sandwich dual forms, you definitely need to check out this video.